And sisters, man, stay consistent. Stay consistent even if you don't see it happening right now. Stay consistent through the pain, through the trials, through the uncertainty. Never give up, man. Never give up. Never stay down. Never let your faith feel like it's totally depleted. Like that's it. Like you maxed out. Trust that God has a plan for you. Trust that God put you in this specific place and a specific season for a reason. Maybe he's testing your mental fortitude. He's trying you like gold in the fire. Acceptable men go through the furnace of adversity and they overcome it. Not just acceptable men, but acceptable women, acceptable people. You know what I mean? Trust that God has placed you in that very season that you're in for a reason. And God is the author. God is the potter. You know what I'm saying? God created the chessboard and the chess pieces. He know how they move. He know when to move what piece. He even created the players who play the game. You get what I'm saying? So let's not take God the Father out of the equation, man. No matter what you're going through, never take God the Father out the equation, man. He's the author and the finisher, not only of our lives, but the world and everything in it. You know what I'm saying? Christ came so that we would have peace, so we would have an understanding of how to fight the adversities of the world. Because there always going to be adversities. There's always going to be things that you need to overcome, but never give up. You know what I'm saying? Never allow your faith to be depleted. Stay consistent, my people. Stay consistent, even if it's not happening right away. As long as you got life, as long as you got a chance, you got an opportunity to make it different, to make a difference. God has an opportunity to use you for something, even if it's not for particularly yourself. He might use you to spark a battery in someone else's life. You know what I'm saying? You spark a thought in this person's life, and that one person changed the lives of 1 million. You know what I mean? Or 200 people. So it's not always about us and the impact we per se selfishly we would want to make. It's about everything else outside of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go to the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 24, which is a very interesting verse. I just want you to hear it out for a second. It says, "For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man sees, why does he yet hope for?" You know what I'm saying? So if you can see it, it makes no sense to have hope or faith, because you can see it happening already. You can see it there already. You can see it manifested already. So why would you have this unshakable, undeniable, mysterious belief in God if everything that you believe in, you can touch, you can see? You know what I'm saying? You don't need faith for that. So how could God use you to do the miraculous if your faith and your hope is based on things you could touch, things you can see? That makes no sense. So God puts us in these very trying situations to build our faith, to build our hope, and for us to know that no matter how things look, he is more powerful than the situation, and he can always turn it around. The Bible has given us many, 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 many stories on how miraculous our Father God is. But for some reason, even though a lot of people say they really believe in the Lord, they don't believe in his power. They don't truly believe in his power, and you can see that by the way they live their lives. It's almost sad in a sense, because people say one thing, but then you see it, and then you're like, I hear what you're saying, but you're not really living. You're not really living as proof as to what you're saying. Like, what you're saying, you don't believe yourself, and I can see it. So, listen, man. Faith and hope. We gotta know that our Father God is the miracle bringer. He brings the miracles. He brings the miraculous. He does the impossible. The things we can't do or can't fathom, he can do it. He has done it already. He divided the waters from the sand so perfectly. Think about that for a second. He divided the water from the sand. He divided the heavens from the earth perfectly. So what is too big for him? You know, what is too impossible for the Lord, our Father God? What is impossible for him to do for us? Man doesn't even know the depths of the sea in its entirety at its deepest points. Man don't even know that. Yet we search to know these things, but they don't know it. They still trying to get to the moon and to build colonies on the moon. Man is not wise enough to understand and override who God is. So why are we always trying to question him and make it seem like he's just a mortal man or a mortal being, you know? But yeah, my brothers and sisters, man, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good week. The work week is about to start. I'm going to have a great week, an amazing week. And I pray that you guys have a great and amazing week too. Never give up. Stay consistent. You don't know when the tables are going to turn, man. You just don't know when the tables are going to turn. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. It could be 5 months from now. But you just never know when the tables are going to turn, man. So keep fighting. Keep striving. I don't care how it looks. Keep going, my brothers and sisters. God bless everybody.